happy holidays and welcome back to my channel. I am bringing to you today day 10 of my December documented, and the book is starting to get a little full, which is lovely and making me happy. So today it should go fairly quickly because as I explained yesterday, I kind of had this page set up. So on this side I have pictures of my mom and dad and myself. We went to a restaurant to have dinner on the weeks that I work in office. Where I work is close to their home, so I try to go in and visit them for, a couple times during that week. And so we planned a day out at their home, and I got to be only child for the day, which is a great status in my household. So I had already picked out this Chamel All Is Bright. I like the light bulbs because one of the things that we did was go for a Christmas ride. Now, my dad, because of medical situations, has lost his eyesight in one eye. So he can't do a lot of night driving. And one of the things that my family loved doing all through growing up is going on Christmas Eve, we would go look at the lights, and my mom and dad have continued doing that through the years. So one of the things I wanted to do was take them that night and go look at Christmas lights. I was in the mood for some celebration. They were in the mood. So that is what we did. And the town next to where they live, one of the streets was just totally lit up, and they've actually, been in the paper and stuff. So what we did was go out to eat right after I got off of work, and once we were done eating, it got dark enough that we were able to go and see all the lights on the street. And so that's kind of the story that I'm telling. So what I have done is taken this piece of Chamel. On one side it was the pattern paper, on the other side it was cut apart cards. I wanted a big place that I could do my journaling, and so I picked this card out for my journaling. And then I wanted this All Is Bright so that when you flip it up, you'll see this. Now here and here, I'm just going to cover it with the pictures of the Christmas decorations. And what I liked, let me see where the other picture is here. So the other picture I have, and I got stickers on it. Let's see if I can get it off without ruining it. Otherwise, I may have to reprint. Okay, got it. So this one I wanted on the front, and the reason is because I thought it was really clear, but also it has this negative space here, and I picked out one of my acrylic pieces that I thought would go perfect, and just as merry and bright, and that's what that street was. So we're just going to go ahead and glue that down. Now the pictures will be on the outside of the page protector, but that's okay. These don't get like flipped through a lot. I go through them a couple times here and there, so I don't think they're going to get ruined. And nowadays with digital photos, if something did get ruined, it's so easy to reprint and replace it that I'm not going to stress over the pictures being outside the pocket. Also, I re-scrap most of what I have in here because this is just my kind of like a summary, fun little book, but I still will scrapbook all the photos and put them in my chronological whole year album. I don't know why. It's just something I like to do, that my 12 by 12 is a whole summary of the whole thing, even reduplicating some of the Christmas. So not all of the photos that I take over the holidays are in my December daily, just the ones that recap an event. So here is this. Oh, no, I thought it had sticky for a minute there, and it didn't. And I'm just going to take a pokey tool and kind of move the glue out of the negative spaces so you really can't see it. Kind of tuck it all in. I really don't want to see a wad of glue from behind from the ATG. So I'm just kind of moving it, and then I'll use my finger also. I'm just kind of cleaning it up. The nice thing about ATG, it kind of rolls, so you can roll it where you want it. And this would be the same thing, like if you used, obviously this is too thick, but if you use like the Xyron X, one of the things that you just do is kind of clean up the edges when you roll it through. And again, it doesn't have to be perfect. This is my album. I'm not gifting it out to anybody. Now, if you are, you know, where you are perfectionist and that would bother you, then by all means take more time and get it to how it's good for you. I always go back to, somebody had told me one time that if you see flaws, you can tell it was homemade and it means more. So I embrace the flaws because trust me, there are flaws in my books and that's okay. All right, I think I got most of it, and there's still a lot of ATG on the back. I'm just gonna move it so I can line it up and then not have a piece of cat fur on there. That I don't want to document. So instead I put a piece of my hair on there. Yeah, that's good, Chris. All right, there you go. So that is going to be for right there. The other thing that I know I want is on the other side. Where did I put the other page? Did I leave it in the book? I did. Okay, so on the other side, I have the pictures of another side of the, when we drove down the street, I just took pictures of all the, you know, different sides and different views of the street. And then we have the restaurant here and we did a selfie. What I don't like about the selfie is the fact that we have these lovely ladies having their dinner behind us. So when all else fails, cover it up. Now this is going to be a little bit higher than the picture and I don't want to trim it down because it would trim down the actual like words. But because of which side of the pockets it's on, when you slide it in, it's okay if it hangs out. It's not going to affect this, you know, it does have the ability to pop out of the pocket and it's not going to affect the picture above or the one behind. So we're going to do that. The other thing I liked was this one here that said Twinkle and Bright. These were both in my my sticker book, and I thought maybe I could put that like right here in the dead space of that picture. All right, so we'll go ahead and put some adhesive on that. Oh, and for those of you who are wondering, I can just quickly show you. I use those little adhesive squares that are attached to the wax paper that is ATG'd into the composition book. Janet with RTS is the one who originally I saw that from, and I don't have all of my pictures in there. I only have the ones, or all my embellishments. I don't have like my regular everyday ones. Those are in my color drawers. But for Christmas, I am finding that I like it, and I am flipping through it quite a bit. And after the season's all over and I'm done scrapbooking, I will probably add any other die cuts and stickers into the sheet onto the book as well. All right, so we have the Merry and Bright. Happy with that. We have Twinkle Bright, and we have Together. Now, I wouldn't mind something up in the corner, so I pulled out some of the puffies. And I kind of like this Happy Holidays. I thought it was small enough that it would slide in, and I like the bling. So we're just going to go ahead and use that. And again, minus my cat's fur. My room is needing a major vacuum cleaning. I've been putting a bunch of stuff that was on the floor away so that that can be accomplished. So hopefully I'll have it kind of clean soon. All right, so I'm happy with all these. Now, to add a little bit more bling, I do have these Jolie light bulbs. I only have them in blue, green, and yellow, but that's okay because I have the green here. So I think I'll pull the green across the page like that. And then maybe I will add a blue one to this one. And then we'll add a yellow to this one, and we'll cover up the guy who's having dinner with his spouse in the background. And then let's flip this one over, and we will add, let's add a blue one to here. And then I think I'll add both a blue and a yellow to this down here. I like it. Now the other thing I have is some gems on here. So I think since I have them out, I'm going to go ahead and use them. And again, they're in blue, green. I've got 2 green and 1 yellow. So since I have green and yellow here, or blue, I'm going to add a yellow one. And that's going to need an adhesive dot. I have these are Elmer's Craft Bond, and they're little thin minis, which are great if you're putting on like rhinestone and things like that. And these will work perfect for this. And I'm just going to cluster it right there. And then we will cluster another one. So we've got blue. Let's go ahead and go with green up above. I think I'll just add that to the other side. And then down here we have yellow and blue, so I'm going to add a green down below. And we'll just add that over here. Then we have a green one here, and all I have left is yellow and blue. So, and I have a yellow one down there. So let's go ahead, and I know I want a blue down here, so let's put a yellow up there. And then we'll put the blue down here. So now it's kind of, the colors are spread throughout. All right. And I don't think I need any more puffies. And I was going to add some of the candy canes, but I think with the bling, I think I've added enough decoration and bulk. Now, one other thing that I wanted to add was one of my Avery tabs. And they are they might be in my basket. Hang on. They are. All right, so I'm going to go ahead and put this picture back in. And I'm going to put this picture back in. I'm pretty happy with how those look. I don't need any more of the decorations. So I'll put those to the side. I will be journaling off camera into the book. But for now, I'll go ahead and slide it in while we work on our tab. So I'm just going to grab these again. I got at on Amazon. So real easy to order. Comes to the door. And I'm going to just tear off these. If you wanted to, you could go ahead and run through a printer if you had certain sayings that you wanted to do. I don't have any certain sayings. I'm going to use, hopefully I can find one, my word phrases. Let's see. Nothing on there. We have Merry and Bright again. Do I want to do that? Oh, Twinkling Lights. We'll do Twinkling Lights. I think that will be a good one. And I'm only going to do on one side because I don't think, you know, the only side that's going to be showing is the one that's facing up. It just kind of fits. We'll just slide that in. Yeah, I can do this. Yeah, and I knew I was going to put it in upside down. All right, let's try this again. There we go. All right. So then I'm going to just take the paper off the one side. Tack it on the middle. Then we take it off the other side and fold it over. There we go. All right, that's it. Oh, you know what? I forgot my day 10. Hang on. You need a wood veneer. There it is. I'm thinking, now it kind of covers up. Kind of like it right there. Maybe I'll put it in the bottom, that way it's not too close to that. All right, there we go. Day 10 is complete. Thank you so much for stopping by, and we will see you again maybe tomorrow, because tomorrow's Christmas Eve and everyone's coming over. So if I have enough time, I will try and do day 11. I think it's a small day as well. Have a great day and happy holiday, and we'll see you later.